welcome to my book journal setup. My name is Captain Stoppy, and today we are going to go over what's going to be in my book journal. So the journal I have for my book journal is from Archer and Olive. It's The Cat and the Moon. I love the design of it. It's very pretty. So let's put down my name in here. So my main theme of this book, I'm just going to grab some stickers from the back of this, which most of these come from Etsy. Yep, those are most of my stickers. I have the kit from the last kit months and stuff. I love the design of these. But we are going to get set up with the start of the first page, which I am going to sketch. So the main theme of the reading journal is going to be plants. Why plants? That's a very easy thing for me to draw. Oops, that is not a good eraser. The reason why I'm doing plants, like I said, is it's an easy thing to draw. I think it kind of fits with what I have at home for materials. If you don't know, I love to draw, so that's why I'm sketching a lot of this. My main inspiration for like the design of the front cover is my doodle book. Which, if you don't know, I did the cover as a little plant shop. Growing to read. I like the design so far. Sorry, you can barely see it. Let me just try and get this closer down. If you're wondering how I'm doing this, is I have a camera mount that I use my webcam for. I do like the design. I'm gonna add more things to this. Probably like some decorations on this table. water bucket. But I love this front cover. It kind of gives life. But let me show you guys again what it looks like from full page. But I like it so far. I do have materials to do the next few pages. I think the next page I'm going to do table of contents, which will be right here. But yeah, each page is going to be a different thing. Like the first few pages is going to be like I think this will be like what I've read this month, this year. And then like it'll keep on going. I have a couple books to add to this, and other things. But yeah, let's get on to the next part. So now we are gonna do our reading log. Let me just grab. Sorry about the brightness. Let me actually close my window. I can actually add a few books to this reading log because I have read 2 books so far this year. So the 2 books I've read so far have been both from the same series, same author. The first one I finished was The Sun and the Star by Rick Riordan. This is fantasy. I gave it, I believe I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I can double check. No, it was not Sun and Star. It was a different book, but I believe I'm going to still put this one here. I read it last year. But the other book I read this year was Chalice of the Gods. Also by the same author. And I did not give it a 5 out of 5 stars. I gave it a 4.5 stars. I am going to add some stickers to this. I got most of these stickers either off of Etsy or yeah, mostly Etsy, and I believe some of the other stuff I have with me on here I got from other places like Archer and Olive. I do love the Art Journal brand, like, but most of my brand stuff I got from somewhere else for, like, the uses I'm doing. I think I'm gonna draw a little plant. Up here. Just to give a little bit more color to my pages, I am going to add a few drawings on like my title page where I have it in somewhat black and white and some green. So now on to the next page. Fun fact, the ruler that I'm using, this is for crocheting. I do a lot of crocheting. But then the next page we're going to do is how many books I've read this year. Now on to the bookshelf page, just how many books I've read this year. Oops. I did save a page and oops. I'm going to go to the next page for this. I'm not the greatest at drawing straight lines. Even with the ruler. I think that's a good amount for now. So this page will be like the amount of books I read this year. Gonna add some decorations. for right now, I'm going to just do like the first 2 shelves, because I don't expect to read that much this year. So for the next page is gonna be favorite quotes from books. I have been keeping track, by the way. Like for the next few pages, probably either a favorite quote and everything. Most likely we'll be posting on, like I'll update this once I have a favorite quote from each book. I do have one I can add right now. It is from the most recent book I read. It is from the Chalice of the Gods. I'm making sure I get this quote right. And I already messed up, which is okay. This is Percy thinking. I already know. I have a bunch of favorite quotes from the current book I'm reading. Yes, I do have a lot of different markers. That's how I'm going to format quotes, except for that squiggly line. I'm sorry about that. I wonder... I know I can fix it. Since this is not working. Stickers. I know the butt is covered, but favorite quotes. I can actually color in one of these. Because I have read a book this year. I'm still deciding what to do for more pages, but I'm like looking at references and everything, what other people have done for book reviews. I think in this page, I can just do as my physical TBR, my TBR list. Which I am actually going to use something I haven't done yet. I haven't used any washi tape. I'm gonna use this one. I do have scissors on me, so. Just adding some stickers to this. I do have a long TBR wish list that I don't have on me. I haven't bought it yet. I'm just going to put some of them down. Let's do it in this color. Never mind, this color is dried out. Just gonna add just some. So the first book I added was The Witch Who Trades with Death. The Spell Shop. The biggest book I'm going to currently put on here, because I'm going to fill this up another time, is the Throne of Glass series. I have a lot of friends who recommended me the book series, so I want to read it. And one more for right now. I think I've talked about this. I want to get the next book in the Assistant to the Villain series, which is Apprentice to the Villain by Hannah. That is our TBR lists. If you want to get a closer look, here you go. Sorry about the blurriness. But I am gonna just, for the next set of things, like, just in case I want more stuff, I'm saving up a few pages in between stuff to do my book reviews on here. And sorry about the cord. I save about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. But let's get into our March reading. Let's grab out our deciding where I want to put some of my things right now, but you can't really see what I'm doing right now, and I'm sorry. I'm just nope. I'll be right back to grab one thing I forgot to grab earlier. Hey everyone, what I forgot to grab earlier when I was doing this was my glue runners, my tape runners. Which I got off of Amazon. These are them, and they are from running. It's kind of like glue, but it's not really glue. And now let's use some, let's see. But yeah, this is going to be my March reading. And yeah, so the first book that we can put down will be Chalice of the Gods, which I'll do in a separate clip. But yeah, I'll do like each month. I'll do an update on our March of our reading, like a monthly recap of what books I've read, and just add it onto each page. Each page is going to have author, series, and other things, which I'll show you in the next clip. So I actually now have a so we're going to continue this. This is a different day, I know, but we're going to continue by doing our book review from this past month, which will be Chalice of the Gods. I have a sprocket, an HP sprocket, so I can print the new item, the book, which will be the Chalice of the Gods, and print. While we're waiting for this to print, I am going to prepare the backing of the lovely cover. And it's printing. I know for a fact there's some. Here it is. Shout out to my mom for allowing me to use this. That's a good amount. That's a good size for a cover. But here is the book cover. So we'll need this to be this size. A little bit. I'll go right here. Frankly, I do have my little glue thing to attach it. I should have cut this bigger, but I didn't. I can always cut a bigger size. Never mind. That seems like to be the same size. let me tape this on. That's kind of cute how I did it. I'll be right back once I have I do the page with like the writing and everything. So I have finished the review page. This is how I'm going to do for each book. This is just an example. Genre, series, length, summary, review, favorite quote. I'm going to try and put the summary into my own quotes. I did rate this 4.5 stars out of 5. I think I figured out what I want to do for another page, which would be like my top, like my 5-star books. Don't know for sure. But yeah, let's decorate this page a little bit before we end the video. Gonna put a little okay. Gonna add a little. I'm gonna add a sticker. But I loved how this page turned out. But each page is going to have a similar layout. Once we have a 5-star book, I'll add it to this page. But I loved how this is turning out. Let's review what we have done so far, like in the book, since we're nearing the end. Here's our cover page. The theme is plants. Reading log. A few blank pages just in case I have more books to read. How many books? I only did the first 2 shelves because I honestly do not know how many books I read. Favorite quotes. Yes, this is covered up because I messed up. TBR wish list. We'll add more. And our March reading. And our first review page. I'll do monthly recaps on what I've read and what's inside of this. I loved how this turned out. I'll put the materials in the description of what I used. Thank you guys again. I'm going to see you next time. Peace out.